Alright, hello. I am once again streaming. Let me set the music up. Get loop on. Lower my volume. Check the volume on OBS. Alright, seems like things are going good. I have a cat on me and it's very silly. Yeah, it's a very silly time. Hi, Nanims. Let me set some more things up. I have to navigate around a cat, and that means that things are a little more difficult. Alright, I am live. Hello. Things seem to be coming through. How's my volume? Let me turn that off real quick to remove a tab. Hello. Before we get to doing Luffy, I'm just going to sit here for a bit, prepare for stuff. Holy shit, 4 people. Hello. I'm happy to see you. I've been behind on uploading the VODs to YouTube, unfortunately. So I just uploaded one like just earlier. I'm gonna upload another one later today so that I can actually get back onto my schedule. Uh yeah. Luffy time. Time for Luffy. Wait, why did it say 96 hours? There we go. The time's right. It messed me up. Hello. How are you today? It's Luffy time. Time for Luffy. Silly goofy man. Another thing I've been working on is a starting soon screen, and it should be ready by next stream, so I'm excited for that. I just need to get the starting soon music ready. I found some pretty funny circus music, and I'm excited. Alright. I also have a breakfast burrito. Even though it's technically lunch now, it's still my breakfast. This music makes me really happy. I love Outer Wilds. I would love to play it on stream, but I do not have it on my computer. I'll need to get it eventually. Chicken, cheese, some salsa, wrapped up in a tortilla. Very good, very simple, very nice. Highly recommend. Well, it should have been done. There's a little more like a sprinkling of shredded cheese on top. Because it has just that nice little layer of stuff. This is the right day. Sorry, I was just double checking. I have been quite busy lately, although I don't have anything done yet. So I hope things finish up and I get to present them. Like I also have some funny pop-ups. Like I have a new follower and a new subscriber pop-up ready, but I don't have any of the other ones. So yeah, I'll get that set up soon. And things will be Gucci and golden. Oh, you're a purry girl. Hi. I like having a cat on my lap. It is sometimes hard to maneuver around another living being with your arms. People. I think the thing I've eaten the most recently has been burritos. You can like fit so much into them. It really doesn't take a lot. Mm. They're similar to a sandwich in that way, where you can sort of just put anything into it and, anything into a tortilla, and then you have a burrito. It's not one of those foods where adding different interior ingredients changes the name of the food. Ba-da-ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. By the way, how is the music? It's a little loud on my end because my computer updated and that resets all the drivers and not the drivers, all of the stuff and things. Wrong thing. That's not what I meant to lower. Maybe lower that like that. There we go. Sick and Pog. Very happy and cool. Oh, this changed. I wonder why. Da, 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 da. Okay, there we go. There we go. I just need to find what I did. There it is. Found it. Sick. I just need to finish some stuff and then I can get situated with Luffy. I should have probably started it out as just chatting, but oh well. What's the harm? We will be drawing today. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop some chicken on you. Have you ever dropped chicken on your cat on accident? That's how it feels to drive a Ford F-150. You wanna? There we go. Love you, Nanims. All right, sick. This is why I wanted a starting soon screen so I could situate my stuff and still kind of be live. I figured out why people use them. I was like, why do people use it? I could just start. I have no starting soon screen. Turns out, nah. Turns out, nah. It's necessary. There's like a second monitor. I thought at first I thought it was like a luxury, and now I realize that it's a well, it is kind of a luxury, but it's definitely needed. Mm, burrito. This music kind of reminds me of Amnesia the Bunker, which is another game on my list of games to get. Mm. I've heard it's like the best Amnesia game after The Dark Descent. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard, so I have very high hopes for it. So yeah, sorry I didn't stream uh on Sunday, but I was doing things with family and it was very cool and awesome and fun. So ultimately I'm not sorry for doing it, but also sorry for missing out on the stream. Burrito. Hmm. Here's what I'm going to do. I feel kind of bad for doing this, but once I finish my burrito, I will be right back so I can clean stuff up and then I can draw. Because my desk is small. Fun fact. So I have my plate and then I have to get that situated away so that I can put my drawing tablet in a proper place. Mhm. It's not an issue, just a little thing. It would be cool to have a second monitor eventually, like on a boom arm, so that I can maneuver it around where I need it. That'd be super sick. Select font. We have access to Baskerville? Alright, I am back. I can remove this now. There we go. Alright, I've returned. And now, with my return, I can do something very special. Alright, setting this up. Alright, save this, I guess. I don't remember what I did to it today. New. Yes. Alright, looking for reference. I don't know why I said it like that. I am cool and awesome and epic. Is why. I have to find reference, and because it is Monkey D. Luffy, I have an abundance. An abundance of reference. Very. I am coming down with something, so, sorry about that. I'm looking for specifically pre-time skip Luffy, for his outfit, because, the funny thing is with Luffy, and all the Straw Hats by extension, I want to redraw them whenever there's like a major change, like the time skip. I'm not gonna be drawing every arc uh outfit. I might. I might. That actually sounds super fun. I might do that, but just for the Straw Hats. I forgot that his vest was closed. I forgot about how could I forget? I've been reading it. I've been reading One Piece. Alright, I think I have enough for now. No, I don't want to print screen again. I need to go to screenshots. I'm doing this before I sweep before I swap over the scene because why not? Insert as new layer. Insert as new layer and insert as new layer. And with the backgrounds, mid-tone, How mid are we talking? There we go. Sick. And now, art time. I don't know why it's so zoomed out. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Art time. Luffy. He's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. You see, he's gonna gum gum all over the place. That's sort of you see, that's his secret. He's gonna gum gum all over you. He's gonna gum. Alright, let's see. I need this to be bigger. Maybe 32. I have a very ambitious pose I want to do, and because it's Luffy, I kind of... No, I'm getting a vision. No, I don't want to increase the size. Sometimes I accidentally press the buttons of my tablet with my palm because I'm left-handed. That's a problem I didn't have with my old tablet, but I broke it because I'm I wasn't very careful with it and I accidentally dropped it like a foot. And that, kids, is why you never drop your tablets because they might break and that's a $50 down the drain. Actually, I think his arm could be longer than that. I know foreshortening, it's gonna be longer. There we go. How'd I not grab a picture of him smiling? He's Monkey D. Luffy. He's Smile. He's the smile guy. He smiles a lot. In fact, I'd say he's John Smile. And there's no shortage of Luffy images. I'm so happy about that. I wonder how popular One Piece is with in Brazil. I'd imagine a fair bit. Why I got reminded of that is because if Luffy was in the real world, he would be Brazilian. Oda has said so. And what am I? Someone that denies the author when they say something is true? No. Hold on. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Someone came in to ask me something. I have returned. I'm glad I caught it in time uh so I don't actually have to edit anything out of that. There are a couple of VODs that I haven't gotten to editing yet that I need to. Dum ba da 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 dum, da da da. Why did it turn black like that? I was still in. This is just to have a face so that I can. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's so that I have a face to center myself and know what to do before I get an actual accurate Luffy going on. Because, it's Luffy time. Alright, how do I do these legs? Well, I'll figure it out and I'll keep fiddling with them until they look good. Da, 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 da. I did all this on the wrong fucking layer. How much do I have to redo? Not too much. Okay. Remember, remember, kids, draw on the right layer because drawing on the wrong layer is a little bit annoying for you and basically no one else. Others will, others understand. Others have also drawn on the wrong layer many times. Okay. You're shaped like this. Hair. God, I love how goofy Luffy is. Da 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 dum bo da 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 dum. Luffy time. I like Luffy. Actually, I'm gonna do some of that hair. Redo that and that pupil. Because the thing I've noticed with pre-time skip Luffy is that he's always wearing his hat, even when he's doing really fast stuff like this, and he doesn't have that string to keep it attached to him yet. So I'm just gonna have him have his hair like this. And then yeah, and then you no, that part is the funny breast muscle. Like the top of the breast muscle. And then you have the arm and then the little back muscle, and that's how the armpit is formed. Okay, I'm remembering. You see, Luffy is very strong. Don't pay attention to this one. Luffy here, like this Luffy, is still very insanely strong. So he would have muscle definition of some kind. I just believe that it's of the lean and flexible variety. So I need to draw him right. Oh, hi! Hey, regular gremlin, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I'm attempting at drawing Luffy, as you could probably see. I'm super glad you could make it. Sunday, I spent time with my family instead of streaming, and I think it was worth it. It's nice to hang out with my grandma. I decided something that's a bit of a taller order for this project that I'm gonna be doing is I decided to be super cool to redraw the Straw Hats when they're like at another important part of their lives. So this is like, you know, very start of the story Luffy. Not like kid Luffy, but like this is like East Blue Luffy. And so once I get to like another important part, I'm after this I'm gonna do another uh like beginning of Grand Line Luffy. I think Alabasta would be cool. I'm gonna do the same for the other Straw Hats, which is gonna be very exciting. I just need to extend his arm a little bit because he's stretching very far. Who's he attacking? Probably Don Krieg. I think this is him attacking Don Krieg. Great fight. Very, very, very good fight. I like it a lot. I have the very basic sort of opinion that I've seen a lot of people hold, but I found it independently of like um Arlong Park is the better arc between it and Baratier. However, Baratier has the best Luffy versus big bad guy fight. Like, I much prefer the fight between Don Krieg and Luffy versus the Arlong fight. However, Arlong Park, 100% the better arc. It is a very solid arc. I really, really appreciate East Blue for what it does. Like I've been rereading East Blue recently, and it does a really good job at introducing the world. I think like people don't talk about East Blue enough. It's definitely not the best saga because like boy has One Piece been improving over the years, but I like it. I like East Blue. And I think it deserves a bit more love than it's currently getting. Does he have the puffy shorts in pre-time skip? Yes, he does. He literally does not change pants. This man is wearing the same pants going into the new world as he is going on his initial adventure, and honestly, incredibly based of him. Never change, King. Never change. I say that as a bit, but like Luffy has been changing a lot. I mean, I agree with Mama Jock's sentiment of like, it's Luffy has changed, and it seems weird that Sabo's like, oh, you haven't changed a bit when we've seen Luffy going on this adventure. However, I understand what Sabo meant. Right? Like, he didn't mean it like Luffy is literally not changed. I see it as like, oh, Luffy is still him. Oh, yeah. God, I love some of the outfits so much. Like, I really like Alabasta Luffy. However, fucking Egghead Zoro is premium. Egghead Island Zoro. Mwah, si magnifique. So good. Yeah, exactly. Like, Luffy is still Luffy. It's just he has, like, grown significantly as Luffy. So, like, I completely understand where Mama Drac was coming from with that, but like, I get what Sabo meant. Oh fuck. Oh, did a new chapter just release? I haven't checked out like oh no, there is a new chapter. I'm caught up to 1137. God. Hey there, Shamrock. Hey there, Shammy. Very cool. Man, I love his dog sword. It's a very cool dog sword. Yeah, 38's the most recent. God, I love the dog sword. We all need a dog sword in our lives. Oh shit, I missed the Drock stream. Anyways, I'll read that for myself after this because it's Luffy drawing time. Now, can I just say I absolutely love what Elbaf is doing so far. Elbaf is so good. I mean, One Piece is always good, but like God, Elbaf. Elbaf is so good so far. I hope that Usopp gets a bit of the spotlight. He's like, he's been wanting to go to Elbaf for ever since like Little Garden. And his brow also does the One Piece swoopy brow thing, like that. He has a smaller, more turned up nose, just like me, for real, for real. Let's see him at angles. Oh, wrong thing. Spoiler alert for the starting screen that I'm working on. It's almost done. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess spoiler alert. I forget that sometimes that Luffy has open anime eye. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I was scrolling through. I, yes, I did, I think. I responded to it. Unless you did a new one after that, that I didn't see. Yes, I did with the, your funny clown man with the, why did I forget the word tent? With the tent behind him. I like it a lot. I also really like the night sky. Uh, is very good. He sees but doesn't understand. True. That is how this that is how things work. Oh, that night sky is really good, by the way. Oh, I'm a sucker for a good night sky. I'm trying to figure out how to draw his like smile from this angle. Actually, no, he has a big, at this point, he has a smile more like this. But with Oda's later art style, he'll have a funny smile more like this. If I can do that more symmetrically. I'm sorry, I'm looking at your piece again. Oh, that is very good. I might oh, I might take inspiration from you. Oh, specifically the night sky is very good. Hmm. Yeah, that kind of looks like Luffy from a certain point of view. It'll get better once I keep refining him. I have to do. You also have to pay attention to his God, his ears are really down low. And that just doesn't match my style very much, but I'll try. There we go. That looks like Luffy. If I just lean it back a little bit like that. He also he draws ears different. That's fun. I'm a big sucker for the Milky Way because you'll never I'll never forget the night sky I saw going out to South Dakota. Yeah. Yeah, no, instead of finding the One Piece, Luffy's looking for fairies. How much of the ancient history in Elbaf do you think Luffy will just not care about? I love this guy. He does not care about history. Something I'm immediately noticing with the mural, all of it, yeah, he will not care about it at all. A thing I'm super noticing with the mural immediately is I see Noah, I see what's his name, Elliot, the big mecha guy, the big robot. I'm seeing a Sea King. I'm seeing what looks like Emo. Oh yeah, Luffy will probably listen, but like won't intake any of it. I'm seeing what kind of looks like a Lunarian. I'm immediately seeing Nika with the sword and shield. I'm seeing what looks like the mermaid princess. I'm seeing a lot of stuff in here. I love the usage of half tone in this. That's a thing that Oda uses very deliberately in his art. He usually shows it to show something that's not necessarily in shadow, but meant to not be like super sharp focus. Yeah, I saw Shirahoshi. I noticed that I saw the Mermaid Princess. Wait a minute. Wait, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you know the dragon at the top of the big tree, shooting fire at a certain arc that's shooting lightning down? A certain flying ship right underneath the moon? I wonder if that means anything. Hmm, curious. Also, I'm seeing what might be a Tantata, which is also super cool and neat. There's a lot about this that I don't understand yet that I'll figure out. I'll probably watch the Drock VOD and then understand it. Because Mama Drock is very good at understanding things. Oh, the face I'm doing is pretty good right now. I hope I don't mess it up with the inking stage later. I just need to move the nostril down like that. What I don't know if I'm seeing or not is Loki. Clearly. Uh, oh, I'm also seeing a Lunarian, like right above Nika. Like that's clearly an angel with fire over its head. Like that's a Lunarian, which is super cool. Also, I like that the Sea King on the right is like the Sea King that we always see. You know that big white one, like that big black and white one that's just kind of around every time we see a Sea King. I wonder what that's about. There's a flag in that shot, in that mural that I'm looking for. It feels kind of important. Uh, yes, Poseidon's pet fishy. Wait, is her shark in there? Sorta. Sorta, there's a fish underneath the mermaid princess. There's also a mink. There's I'm seeing the uh what The like people from Wano. Oh, oh, that's a good thought. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna subscribe to that. That's good. Oh, that's a good theory. I like that. Related to One Piece, but unrelated to the mural. I really like the straw hat as a piece of symbolism because if you look at it from the top, it has the circle and it's radiating around like a sun. And it's also yellow like gold, and it's been passed down from Roger to Shanks to him, so it is the passing of the crown. It's very neat symbolism for just a little straw hat. I love how meaningful it is, even though, like, his outfit is very simple, right? He's just a kid in a tank top, shorts, sandals, and a straw hat, like at the beginning. Okay, I was confused about which direction the buttons should go this time, and I was right, but I didn't realize I was right. I thought they went the opposite way of the post time skip, but no, the buttons are going the same direction. Something I notice about my art is that sometimes I just kind of do something ambitious and it works out, and I don't know where that sudden burst of skill comes from, but I just do, and then it turns out like amazing. And then other days do something, and I think it's reasonable because I've done a bunch of stuff like it before, and it just doesn't pan out. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but you know, such are things. I should also make sure that it looks like he's being stretched like this also. That's very important. Yeah, there's a separate. Yeah, there's a separate muscle there. I did good. I did that right. I'm a winner. I win at everything. I've never lost a day in my life. Don't mind the times that I've lost. I'm giving Luffy's arm a little bit more muscle definition than would be like with pre-time skip because I figured it would be super cool with him being rubber that he's just like, compressing his muscles more compared to like what a normal person could do. Okay. Okay, that's how the finger works. Sometimes I have to look at my hand again just to remember what a finger is. And sometimes the fingers just kind of don't work out. And you know what? That's okay because they can always be redone. And also, you can cover part of them up with your thumb when you're doing a fist, so it matters much less. I love that piano bit. That piano bit has a lot of symbology for the meaning of Outer Wilds. Same with the theremin in the DLC version. It's these very otherwise different instruments with different vibes coming together and making a cohesive piece, as if coming together in mutual friendship just to enjoy their time together. It's very cool, very awesome. Let's see how this turned out this way. Oh, I did good. Oh, I did good. Oh, I'm doing good so far. That's nice. Something that's clearly important, but I don't quite understand about the Straw Hat is like it's the scars that Buggy left on the hat are still there and are still drawn to this day, which is a very nice attention to detail. However, that makes me wonder what about that it like what is adding to the like what is it adding to the context, right? Because Oda wouldn't constantly be drawing something like that if it didn't like mean something. Because if it didn't mean something, then you know he would take the time to do other things because the life of a manga artist is very strict. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 na, 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 na. This is a solid 7 out of 10 Luffy. I so far I think. I like Luffy a lot. He's like my favorite Straw Hat, and all of the Straw Hats are very high up on my list. Why he's sort of the fifth Straw Hat, like dead in the middle of the Straw Hats for me, is because, he's the center. He's the center of the Straw Hats. And there are ones that I like better. Usopp, for instance, who is my absolute favorite character. And there are ones that I like not as much, like Sanji. I'm sorry, Sanji fans. I'm not a super fan of him. Just compared to the rest of the Straw Hats. All of the Straw Hats are really high up on my list, so that's not docking that's not docking points for the character. Oh, that's another thing I'm excited for. Well, that's another thing I'm excited for is to draw Usopp. Because I have my interpretation of Usopp, I've just never drawn him before. And then I get to draw Buggy the Clown. I like Buggy the Clown. I like him a lot. So lower this down to like that. Lower this down to that. And get myself a new color. Lower it. I'll lower the brush size down a little bit. Or what I could do is this is already a pretty good sketch. And I could just go straight into like line art. I think I'm gonna go straight into line art. Luffy's not a complicated character to draw. Mhm. And also, I paid attention to what side of his face the scar's on. It's a shame that I'm not drawing his scar right now. but it's better than getting the side wrong. Calling him Monkey D. Luffy was such a good choice because he definitely does feel like he feels a lot more like Sun Wukong than like Son Goku does. Like as a character, even though Son Goku, funny Dragon Ball man, his name is literally the Japanese version of Sun Wukong, like as a name. He, in the original, he wrote on Nimbus, and he had the funny growing staff. Like just vibes wise, Luffy, he is our monkey, and and this is our circus. Exactly. This is our circus, and he's the funny dancing monkey that's gonna beat you up, and not take your money, but he will beat you up. Nami will take your money. Speaking of circuses, can I just say the amount of loyalty that Buggy has been able to procure? Yes, exactly. He will take your meat and not in that way because he don't care. He does not care. And I like that about him, and honestly, I think Luffy's an ace icon. Nobody can take that away from me. Yay for line weight! It's a thing that I'm learning. I'm imagining so I'm remembering that bit in Alabasta where there's that massive like that massive scene, that massive pile of like fruits in Alabasta, and in the anime it's literally literally 3 frames of him eating it and it's gone. I enjoy line weight. But I'm imagining Luffy doing that 3 frame fruit eating, except it's your meat. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how much Luffy means it now, but he did mean it back then. Or was it Sanji that said that? I think it was both at one point. I really like that both Luffy and Buggy can gain such loyalty from the people around them. Because like that means that there's also something there to like who Buggy is, where people will just like follow him to the ends of the earth, literally. Practice. Because one of my friends uses line stabilization to get these lines. This is just practice. I have no line stabilization on this. Even though we use even though we use the same drawing program. Let me look up Super Saiyan 4. I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z at like right before Majin Buu. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Oh, is Super Saiyan 4 the one where he has the red monkey fur? You know what I'm gonna say it. That's my favorite Goku hair. That's my favorite Goku hair, I think. Return to monkey. That's a bad forehead. See, he probably has short hair in the back. So I'm just gonna do like that. Hmm. Monkey. That was a bad place for hair. This is the kind of hair I'm decent at drawing. I just need to get better at like hair like Shanks's. I need to see like Luffy's hairline. You never see it because his hair's never like flying up like that. Give me Luffy's hairline. I need to see what it looks like. Is it a peak or is it a flat like going around? Oh, nope. No, I see it now. Thank you, Wano. Thank you, Wano. Wano once again being epic and showing me his hairline. Right now, I think Wano is definitely one of my favorite, like, one of my top three arcs. I need to redo this hair on top because I forgot that he has a hat on. Post time skip, he often puts his hat down like around his neck, and so I've kind of forgotten that he has it on his head, even though I drew it. And then now I can have it going all funky style like this. I'm messing up on that line a little bit. There we go. Let me Iñaki. Oh, the live action actor. God, he looks good. Listen, my only two problems with One Piece live action is Usopp doesn't have his long nose. They should have given the actor the long nose, and then there would be no problems. Amazing Usopp actor, I like him a lot. And give give Sanji his funny twirly eyebrows. They're very important to the story. He has lore important eyebrows. That's one thing one thing I would love to do, but sort of don't have the will to actually go through with it as much as this is drawing the live action people, like the One Piece live action people. I'm not familiar with actors. Give me just a moment. Has Skylar. Oh yeah, Sanji's actor. Oh God, yeah, his jawline is great. Oh yeah, his jawline is perfect. Oh God, imagine if they managed to get fucking Marshall Mathers in on it to do to do an L. God, Eminem time. That would be perfect. Eminem's in his 50s now, and I need to keep remembering this. The key to very good art is that you need to allow yourself to mess up sometimes. The problem is I don't need to let myself mess up. It just happens. Uh oh. Was that the cock rings? Or was that something else? Oh God, that's oh oh yeah, yeah, I heard about that. God, that's awesome. Like that's genuinely awesome and really funny. I mean, you have to be really close with somebody to give them something like that, and for it to not, and for it to like not be weird. Speaking of messing up on art, I just did. There we go. I undid my problems. My problems are now gone. Hashtag delete your art, kids. Thanks for shout out to the funny Drawfee channel for for giving me that advice. Not me specifically, but like giving out that advice of, hey, delete your art. It has done wonders for me because beforehand I would like erase key bits and try and redo them and it wouldn't work out. And now besides this, because I messed up and I didn't realize it yet, now I can just completely undo what I was doing. Yes, exactly. Your art is the fuel for your creativity, not just the outlet. Okay, I just got a Drock announcement. Let me see what it is. Yeah, it looks like it's the Drock time. Very cool. Shit, Mario Void model. Sick. I can't wait to see how that turns out. By the way, it's looking super promising. Actually, I don't need to do that line yet because I'm doing shading. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Is it really wasting your money? Or are you just spending it on something you like? There is a difference. Ah, I've been trying to get over FOMO, like personally for myself, because it hasn't really helped me any. However, I completely understand Drock is super cool and I like him a lot. It would be super cool if Canada annexed the Pacific states because then I wouldn't have to cross a border to go to Vancouver Island. I really want to go to Vancouver Island sometimes just to see it. That would also give me an excuse to see the Seattle public transport. And Seattle did something super cool, and I think BC, not BC, that's the province, like Vancouver, Canada, also did a super cool thing where kids get to ride on the trains for free, which means kids can just go and do stuff. And that's super cool. Portland hasn't done that yet, but I think it's going to be on a census. So, like, that's super cool. Super sick. And if that means you are gonna have if you're going to see this afterwards, which I doubt, but would be super cool. Irregular Gremlin, thank you so much for coming to stream. It was super awesome. I'm going to continue drawing Luffy. Luffy might actually not take super long, which is awesome. Shanks is really complicated, and I did work on him, but I'm not happy with him, so I think I'm gonna redo him before like posting any art piece of him. Alright, actually, hold on. There we go. What I'm going to do is I am going to be. Actually, let me lower that to that. There we go. Alright, let me situate that a little bit better. Will be right back. Alright, I have returned. Back to Luffy. Man, the stream has a delay. Oh no, that's how you do it. Okay, nope. I'm learning. I understand it now. Man, I love that phrase. I understand it now. Like, there's just so much confidence in that phrase. You know, recently I've been trying to learn Bella Ciao. I said this last stream, but I'll say it again because it's good. But I wanted to sing Bella Ciao at karaoke, but my local not my local, but like a local-ish karaoke place doesn't have it as a song, so I'm just sort of learning it for myself now. Sotto, oh bella ciao, 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 cara mia. Sotto, invasor. The thing is, I don't understand Italian, so it's sort of me learning the sounds and the meaning at the same time as I go, which is sort of double the effort. I think it's gonna be worth it because it's a great song and I want to know how to sing it. I know If I Were a Rich Man 1971 movie version almost by heart, uh, and I'm quite good at it. So I just need to add more songs like that into my repertoire because then I'll know how to sing, and singing is awesome. I like singing. I have an idea for the funny speed lines that I'm gonna be doing because it's obvious that he's speeding towards the mast. I have a plan. I'm going to see how well that plan actually uh like pans out. However, I do have a plan. I like the spirit of that, but I didn't like how that actually worked out, so I'm gonna rework that. One thing I like about Luffy's design a lot is because he's rubber, you don't have to keep to a lot of the like human accuracy, like the accuracy to the human body because he's stretchy. However, Oda does anyways. Like this allows him to super exaggerate it, and what better anatomy exercise can you find than Luffy? Like, let's be real here. If you're able to draw somebody who's super stretchy like this while keeping the anatomy working it seems like it should, like that's a pretty tall order. That's a pretty tall order. It's amazing. Also, I can say this. I'm saying this with 100% confidence. Uh, Oda, you will not hear this because I highly doubt you will. You're a very busy man. Uh, I would much rather you take as much time as you need rather than hurting yourself in the process of making the art. Because I don't know you. You're just the creator of a piece of media I like. But I would rather see someone alive and happy and well. Okay, these are like actual jeans. These are actual jeans that he's wearing. Oh, I see. I understand it now. No, I don't want it to curve that way. I want it to curve the other way, but not that far. There we go. I'm gonna look at some real quick. Alright. Alright, I saw a thing. Turns out the new chapter of One Piece is very cool and awesome, and I was just looking at that mural. The mural is very good and has a lot of information. Did you know that the One Piece is real? More likely than you think. This simple trick that the world government does not want you to know. If they tell you to do something, just say no. What are they gonna do? Send the Marines? There's a certain point where that's just not worth it. Be the change you want to see in the world. Man, One Piece is not subtle about its themes. It's just that it executes them very well. Very insanely well, even. And they also happen to be very good themes. The themes are stellar. And I'm starting to lose my ability to draw straight lines. Becoming gayer as we speak. I'm losing the ability to draw straight. Ugh. I was about to say I would turn rainbow, but have you seen this PNG tuber? It's already very rainbow. I don't know how I could make it more rainbow. Like make it nothing but a rainbow gradient. Eh. Is that how it works? Actually, let me look at the Oh wow, I did a good job. Wow. Dance, 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 dee 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 doo, dee 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 doo. There we go. All right. Oh my god, I fucking love Outer Wilds. So good. It's so good. I love it. See, and then I do the square one, and then I do one that just sort of flows into the feener. The beauty of a hand like this is that it doesn't matter. It just has to look vaguely right. It doesn't have to be super detailed. I might actually just do this. Sorry, I was looking at something. Something came up a little bit. Ta-da! Okay, I think I remember how a sail is formed. I'm not gonna look up reference because I don't think it matters any. Oyandaram heyaneham hai hai ram Hareham de hare ram Oyam berai ram Dairai ram dira ram Hare ram. I think this is how this works. I think. There we go. I think that's how it works. There we go. I actually need to fix this. I actually need to fix this. There we go. There we go. That's. And then I need to actually have that flow. That beautiful wavy flow. I believe this is how it works. The way I said believe reminds me. Have any of you seen the hit cult classic movie Mystery Men? Because that reminds me of a scene in the movie where the Sphinx, uh, this funny superhero guy, is like, I believe in my powers. Like he's doing a sort of training session with the main characters. He's like, I believe in my powers. I believe in the powers of my teammates. It's a very hokey movie, but it definitely has a lot of charm, and I appreciate that it's a movie that exists. Frankly, I think the world's better off with Mystery Men in the world. Also, All Star, the funny Smash Mouth song, was not made for Shrek. It was just put in Shrek. You want to know what movie it was made for? Mystery Men. If you look at the music video for All Star by Smash Mouth, it's a scene, it's like a scene from Mystery Men where they're doing the superhero tryouts. Which, by the way, best superhero characters of all time. I am Pencilhead, and I am son of Pencilhead. We erase crime. Looking at Luffy, I'm looking at Luffy, who's looking at me, and I'm looking at Luffy. I look at him, he looks at me, I look at him, and look at him. I look at me. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween tree. Halloween, 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 drawing. Drawing is very cool and awesome, and I enjoy doing it. I do not have someone to edit for me yet, so I need to edit for myself. Na, 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 I am written behind. Oh, I love the song of Pelennor. Uh, Old Elder Scrolls lore was built different, dude. It was built different. It was super cool. It was awesome. New lore is still good, but very different. Five hundred, 610, 5,610, 6,610, 7,610, 8,610. Oh man. Hold on, let me look at my drawing reference. Oh, a lot of these are drawing references for women because I draw enough men to know how to draw men, but I don't draw enough women to draw women. I found the art reference I was looking for. Okay, what is a lot of leg anatomy because I feel like I struggle with the legs. Where is the thing that I need reference for? I know I have it in here. That's the right part of the body, but not the angle that I want. Oh, that's actually really useful. Thank you. I don't remember saving you to my art references. I don't remember saving you to my art references, but you were very helpful. Thank you. I really needed that. I needed I needed that armpit reference. Mouth reference for another time. I'm good with mouths. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm learning. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I actually can do that a little bit better if I do that. That. That is very useful. That is also incredibly useful. Thank you for the hand reference. Hand reference is always, always, always useful. I already have you saved. I recognize you, but I'll add you anyways. Oh, I think Luffy's pack is smaller. Not that small. When did that swap? I'm gonna have to go through and change the uh this. I have an interesting line art idea. Oh, I have an interesting idea. I won't get to it until later, but I have a fun idea. I need to readjust this regardless because the arm doesn't quite do what I drew before. It does this. This really reminds me of the Milfanito song from Dark Souls 2. Just ah, ah, ah. I'm having a hard time with this arm because it's so long. I'm having a hard time with this arm because it's so long, and that is a problem. That is a problem. Four people follow me because I say first stream. I find that quite interesting. Because I've been streaming for I think 4 weeks as of today. This is my official first month of streaming. And I'm so happy that I get to be drawing Monkey D. Luffy for that because he's one of my favorite protagonists of all time. Ta-da, ta-da-da, my fiender. Ah, people showing up will come with time. This is to anyone else out there that wants to get into streaming. The people will come in and interact with time. I have one consistent person, and I'm very lucky. Sure. If you're able to stick with it, then you'll find your people. You'll find your audience. You'll find those who you want to interact with. And they'll find you. You just have to be patient. Oh, speaking of patient, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, and I am going to stop in just a bit because I have some stuff I want to do, some obligations I have, and such and things like that. So what I will do is I will say I've been Bajongles. You can find me over on Bluesky and Tumblr at Big Boy Art One. You will know it's me because the name is Bajongles and it has the funny rabbit guy that we all know and love as a profile picture. You can also find me on YouTube as Bajongles, and that is where I release the VODs of this. Hopefully, I do my best to do it a week after the upload. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hi, thank you so much for watching. You can find me over here on Twitch at Bajongles, Bajongles1 to be exact. I stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays at noon Pacific Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. UTC for you European enjoyers. And with that, I will catch you on the flip flop.